Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. My name is Loretta, the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. How are you doing, babe? How are you doing, babe? We are here for your full moon in Virgo reading, okay? Please remember, Sagittarius, that this is a general message, so the messages may or may not apply to you, okay? Take what resonates and leave what does not. Also want to say, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely be sure to like the video if you watch the video and you actually enjoy the video, okay? Let's exchange some energy, okay? Hit the like button. And yeah, I'm gonna step into prayer and go on. Oh, Divine Holy Spirit, thank you so much for bringing the Sagittarius collective and I together again for the opportunity to be in your presence, give you praise, to worship you, to hear your beautiful word that you have for us. Please open our minds and our hearts as we receive your message. Please remove me, Spirit. Use me as a clear vessel for communication, delivering your message with clarity, honesty, authenticity, and unconditional love, and light in my heart. In your great name, I pray, we pray. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I was so distracted in my prayer just now because Marvin Sapp's Never Would Have Made It is playing. And when I say I was being pulled into my bedroom just now to like worship, is crazy. So Sagittarius, I encourage you to praise God for leading you right here to where you are. I feel like you may have experienced like hardships recently, struggles, challenges, obstacles, and not all of them, I'm not getting that all of them are done yet. You're still working through some of them, but I am getting that you have definitely overcome 3 or 4 of them. Of the 6, that's crazy. They're literally telling me how many. Of the 6, you're halfway done. 3 or 4 are already done. And the other 2, thank you, Spirit. The other 2, the only reason why they're obstacles is because you refuse to let them go. 2 of those things you refuse to let go of. That's crazy because I seen a TikTok last night, I think, and they just pointed me to it and they were like, the person was like, me holding on to traits that my higher self want me to let go of. The higher self was like, come on, give it here. And they're like, no, I want to keep this one. They're like, let's go, give it here. And that's what like Spirit is saying, yeah, come on, give it here. Let's go. You're like, but I want to keep this one. And that trait was pettiness for the person that had posted it, which was pretty funny. But they were like, no, I want to keep the trait of pettiness. So there's something that you're holding on to that no longer serves you, that Spirit is urging you to let go of. But I sometimes we want what we want. So this is also, they're telling me about the video that I did for you, Sagittarius, called Don't You Want the Bigger Teddy Bear? Very recently, at least within the last 2 months, I did that video. So I would go back and watch that reading. I'm hoping that this is not going to be a repeat of that, but go back and watch that video. Okay. So let's see, Sagittarius. What goddesses are working with you for this full moon? I did say, remember, this is a general message, so the messages may or may not apply. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Inner wisdom, Athena. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I told you. Like, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. But you're like, damn, I don't want to let this go. I like being petty. damn, I don't want to quit this job. I like this money. Like, whatever it is, damn, I don't want to da-da-da. I like da-da-da. Spirit's like, don't you want the bigger teddy bear? Don't you want the bigger teddy bear? Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. You need help. Green Sarah. You need help, and there is nothing wrong with asking for help, including me. You can go ahead and ask me for help, including yourself. You could go ahead and ask yourself for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I need help all the fucking time. A lot of green, a lot of mint green around you. Maybe that's your favorite color. I love how the cards, when they jump, they just... Coventina. Purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your mind, body. Your body and mind. Sorry. Because I wanted to say mind, body, and spirit. And then I was trying to read the words. I was messing myself up. Underneath the bottom of the deck is take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay? I feel like something that you're struggling with, Sagittarius, is boundaries. Loving yourself enough to say no to others demands on your time and energy, especially people who are not worth it. Okay? People who don't deserve your time and energy. Learning to love yourself, learning to listen to yourself, learning to trust yourself. I think, Sagittarius, you're so used to outsiders telling you what to do, how to do it, how to move, when to move. That's what you rely on, and you forgot how to listen to yourself. That's why that inner wisdom card is coming out to say, you already know what to do, Sagittarius. You already know. You just need to trust yourself and take the appropriate actions, and don't hesitate to do so, because you already know what to do. Thank you, Spirit. Last night, when I was going to sleep, I saw this big ass owl. I mean, y'all, this owl was in my head, right? In my mind's eye, I saw this owl. For by his blood, we all have overcome. There is no failure. Our God can never lose. And that same power, it now belongs to you. Now it's time to celebrate all that is raised. I got the victory, because the devil is defeated in God. You should listen to that song, Victory by Ty Tribbett. And I'm so sorry, I just started singing. I saw this owl, y'all. Maybe that's why, I've been wearing ponytails for a while now, but I put them in buns today. But this owls had not horns. They weren't horns, because I guess it was its ears or something, because they weren't horns because they had fur on them. Shit, maybe they were. I don't know. And it was in the back of their head, not on the front. But I mean, huge fucking ears. It was black and blue, and it was staring at me so intensely. And when I looked at this card and I saw this owl, they just reminded me of this owl. This owl is a rare owl. It's a real owl. I don't know what owl it is, but it's a real owl in this real world, in this world right here. But it's a rare owl. It's very rare. Nobody really sees him that much. Okay, I guess it's a him. But that owl is talking to you, Sagittarius, to give you encouragement, and so that you will trust your inner knowing. So that you will actually listen to yourself. Okay? You can't do everything by yourself, Sagittarius. You can't. You cannot. You cannot do it all by yourself. Ask for help where you need it. And take time out to cleanse your space. Because those 4 things, those 3-4 things that you've already released, you could go ahead and cleanse yourself and rid that energy. And then when you get the great inner strength to release the other energy, you can take another bath, okay? But you have to spend, in order to really trust and listen to your inner wisdom, you have to take time to be quiet. Learning to quiet your mind and listen to yourself. Learning to connect with your heart space and connect with yourself. Oh, my cat is in the house. I don't think he is. Yeah, your spirit team is waiting for you to step out of your comfort zone. And that's why you're afraid to listen to your inner wisdom, because it's out of your comfort zone. You're like, yeah, I literally can just hear, but I don't wanna. Oh my gosh. Have y'all ever watched Mad TV? I don't know. And there would be a scene where the guy pretends to be a child and he'd be like, no. That's literally what they just showed me. Like, you being spirit being like, give it here. You're like, no, but I don't wanna. And spirit's like, but give it. I don't wanna. Spirit's like, give it here. You don't need it. Okay, let's see what else this full moon has in store for you, Sagittarius. Thank you. Be bold and make the first move. Listen to yourself, Sagittarius. Trust yourself. You're not leading yourself astray. That inner compass. See, the reason why you're struggling to listen to your inner compass, Sagittarius, is because we were taught not to listen to it. We were taught to ignore it so that we can become part of the masses. So that you can fit in, Sagittarius, and not have a mind of your own. So you can give it to the system. You were taught this. You were taught to be a robot. And now you're tired of being a robot. And so you want to learn how to listen to yourself. But you never did it before. It's scary. But I believe in you. Your team believes in you. And you know what's right for you. Listen to your inner compass. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Then we have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, with start delegating. I need to get more clarification on this, please. What do you mean? Oh, your commitment to yourself. Okay, thank you. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. Spirit wants to see, it's like, because then I tell you, you was like, of the 6, you've completed 3 to 4 of them, of these obstacles, challenges, of the things you need to release, basically. If you are on the 3rd one, that means you're halfway there. If you're on the fucking 4th, if you're on the 5th one, because you just did the 4th one, well, you only got 2 more left. But this is your commitment to yourself. Will you stick with the boundaries you have set? Will you ask for help? Will you do what you have learned, what God has been teaching you? Will you implement what it is that you've been learning throughout this journey? This is your commitment to yourself. How committed are you to your own personal growth and happiness and healing? And then we have purification with balanced spirituality and practicality. This is balancing the physical with the spiritual world. But I feel like this is what you're learning to do. You're learning to balance your spirituality with your practicality based off of your commitment to yourself. Don't let pride get in the way. Work through your fears. Yeah, I literally, and step out of your comfort zone. Come on now, okay? Emotions are already high. This is very emotional because I literally, for some of you Sagittarius, this is your first time really listening to yourself. It is very the fuck scary when you are first learning to really listen to yourself in regards to like healing. And for some of you, this is just your first time with this particular situation. This is something about a first time. Something about a first time. I don't know. But Spirit wants to see you step out of your comfort zone to do something new. Stop doing the same thing over and over and over again with the same people over and over and over again, expecting there to be different outcomes. You're going to get the same fucking outcome. Do something different. What's different? It's you listening to your inner wisdom. That is the difference. That is what creates the change. You need to understand, why are you so scared of listening to yourself, Sagittarius? Why are you so afraid with trusting yourself, Sagittarius? We got to get to the root of this. What's going on, dude? What's going on, dude? Don't judge me. I like to have fun in my videos. I like to have fun, period. And I'm a little silly. Sometimes I'm a little silly, Janae. Ooh. You are scared to speak your truth, Sagittarius, because for some of you, that means leaving this fucking job. For some of you, that means leaving this household, moving out. Finally, for real, no more talking about it, actually doing it. For some of you, it means leaving a loveless relationship. It really means walking away from something. For some of you, it means that you can't be a petty ass bitch no more. And you're like, but I love being petty. I guess I gotta grow up, Spirit. For some of you, this means addressing your broken heart. For some of you, this just means being your authentic self. Whatever it is for you, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whatever it is for you, it's personal to you. That's why no one else can tell you what to do. Broken heart, thinking man. So, I guess this is about a relationship. About a man who broke your heart. The crazy part is the Angel of Strength came out next. I'm just going to keep pulling until I get all the cards out. Thank you. The World's card. I don't have room for no more. I don't have room for any more, but I do want to speak to this. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the Journey card with the Sacral Chakra, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, for being here. And then the Sun card. Okay. Your broken heart is definitely in your heart space. But I feel like as a feminine, or just period, it's messed with your sacral chakra, your ability to connect with yourself. That's why it says to ask for help, your ability to connect with other people, okay? Maybe it has this broken heart, this loveless relationship has also interfered with your sexuality, okay? But I do see with the Sun card being here, there being healing, okay? And I also see Spirit illuminating places within yourself, within your sacral chakra, areas within your sacral chakra that needs to be healed so that you can do the work. I'm being shown a book. Like you may have brought a chakras book or a sacral chakra book or a workbook, because now they're showing me like it's a workbook that you're going to fill out. So you may have found this online workbook. What is that, Spirit? It's a baby. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that? I thought I just saw like a mushroom person. Like, I don't know what I thought I just saw, but it's a baby. Oh, for some of you, I think you're going to come to understanding why you've been struggling to get pregnant. Like if you've been wanting to get pregnant and you haven't, I think you're going to come to understand why you haven't gotten pregnant. And it's because you have blockages in your sacral chakra. Okay, this is reminding me of, whose reading was that? Aries reading that I just did, where I was talking a lot. Was it Aries? don't remember. Someone, I think it was Aries reading where I was talking a lot about them not getting pregnant or working with children, or there being blockages. Yeah. So I'm being shown a goldfish, because I didn't know what that was either. A goldfish. So I would look up the spiritual meaning of a goldfish. Yeah, but I do see life becoming very good for you once you go on this healing journey, because, yeah, you're going towards your victory. I told you. You are going towards your victory. And this includes a lot of higher knowledge, a lot of inner wisdom. Like you need your inner wisdom on this journey. I can smell somebody smoking weed right now. And this comes after walking away, because walking away leads you to adjacent possibilities, new possibilities, because you're walking away from deceit. You're walking away from deception in love. Yeah, someone wasn't being truthful and honest in this relationship or connection, whatever you want to say. Like, because this, I'm getting that it might be love, but I mean, this could also be a job. I'm reading love heavily because of the broken heart. But you can be brokenhearted from leaving your job. I was brokenhearted when I had to. I love teaching, y'all, but I refuse to work for a system that don't love our babies like that. Hell no. So yeah, with the broken heart and the thinking man, I feel like some masculine, I mean, you could also be the masculine, right, has broken your heart, and that is what has thank you, Spirit. I'm like, what? Okay, so these are the 3 cards I'm reading like this, okay, just so I want you to understand what I'm saying. This broken heart, right, has awakened your inner wisdom even louder than it has before. You already know what you should do in order to heal this broken heart that you experience, but you won't because you're afraid, because you're scared, because this is the first time you're having to do it. Maybe normally people break up with you, and this time you actually have to leave this person behind, and you don't want to because you're afraid of what this person thinks about you. You're concerned about what he's thinking and not about what you're thinking. That's why Spirit is telling you to be bold and make the first move, because this person has already had you at a standstill. This job has already had you in a standstill. They don't plan to move any further. They plan to just stand here and think. They're always thinking about what they want to do with you, but they ain't never doing shit with you. So Spirit is telling you, go ahead and be bold and make the first move. Okay? Then we have your commitment is being tested, ask others for help, with the thinking man and the strength card. So these cards with the thinking man and the strength card. Then I said your commitment to yourself was being tested. But I feel like you are so committed to this thinking man that you're asking using up all of your strength to stay dedicated to him instead of pouring it into yourself. So remember that what you pour into, like whatever cycle you're putting yourself in, you're going to stay in that cycle. If you choose to be with someone who doesn't love you, if you choose to stay at a job that doesn't appreciate you, well, you can't expect them to change because they've always been themselves. They are always going to be themselves. They have showed you their behavior for the past 3 years. For some of you, you've been at this job for the last 4 to 6 years and ain't shit changed the whole time you've been there. And you think it's going to change next year. It's not. It's going to be the same, if not worse, next year. I'm talking about at that job. Not for you, boo. I'm talking about at that job. Okay? I'm talking about that person's behaviors. You can literally get up out of this if you listen to if you listen to yourself. And then with the world card, it's like you have you literally have the opportunity to go to a new place, to have a new beginning. But you have to be bold and make the first move. You have to take the steps to get there. Ain't nothing like just standing here and looking at it. You can think about it like the thinking man does all you want. You know what's crazy? This could be a woman, y'all. It doesn't have to be a man. But I know that a lot of women watch my channel. That's why a masculine is showing up. But this could be a woman. The reason why you sitting here, standing here, looking at this new world being revealed to you is because you was waiting on this person. You want this person to go with you, but you notice it's only the fuck you standing here. He can't come. She can't come. They can't come. This is you by yourself having this new beginning. This is you purifying your life. This is you starting your life. They ain't coming with you. So the reason why you haven't had this new beginning that you are so desperately waiting for is because there is still things that you need to let go of that you're holding on to. 2 to 3 of them. Because remember, I said there were 6. And it's like, you like, I'm so ready for the storm to be over, God. I want it to be over. But it can't be over if you don't come into union with yourself. You got to come into union with you. You have to understand that this is a you journey. And you want happiness. So you want happiness, right? But this person doesn't make you happy. And if they do, it's temporary happiness. Or if this job does, it's temporary happiness. But you want to live a life in this new world where you're happy all the time. Well, why would you bring someone who's sporadically happy? Why would you bring such stagnant energy with you? Don't you want the bigger teddy bear, Sagittarius? Or do you want to continue to live a life where you're not married, where you don't have kids, where you're at a job you hate, where your bills are just getting paid, where you're just over broke? Do you want to live that life? Because if you do, then continue to do you. But if you don't, then it's time for you to listen to your inner wisdom and make some changes. What's the broken heart spirit? What is the broken heart? Okay. I have to turn my cards over, which I don't normally do it like that, but I do what they tell me to do. One more. It's something that you're not seeing clearly. You're looking at the back of something and they like, you need to come around front, honey. Because they literally just made, like, I'm shuffling my cards like this. I normally shuffle my cards like this. They're like, no, we don't need you looking at the back of the cards. We need you looking at the front of the cards. Like, you need to come forward. 10 of Swords. Moving away from this broken heart. Listening to your inner guidance. This is her listening to her inner guidance, allowing it to lead her where it is she needs to go, because the place that she was in is the 10 of Swords. It's too much conflict here. It's too much heartache. It's too much pain. And she wants to, like, there's not even fucking grass growing here. This is barren desert land. And you don't want to be in desert land anymore. So you're ready to go forward to where you are passionate about life, where you're excited about life. I feel like the reason why you won't leave is because you're so attached to this Emperor and you are afraid to make a judgment. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like you have to leave an Emperor behind. The thinking man showing up and the Emperor. And you know what's crazy? Some of you are actually trying to decide between 2 men. Some of you are trying to decide between an emperor, a real masculine, somebody who's about their business. They don't sit around just fucking thinking. The emperor is a doer. But you're staying with someone who would keep you in stuck energy, who is a thinker. instead of being with someone who is a doer like the Emperor. Why? This thinking man has you up thinking all fucking day, all night, got you crying, got you all heartbroken. Ugh. And sorry, I don't mean to make those faces. But you have an actual Emperor that you can go with. It's like, ew, why are you picking someone? Why are you picking someone who keeps you stuck over someone who would help you grow and evolve? Who actually loves you, who doesn't want to play with your heart, who really wants to give you the world? Why are you staying with someone who keeps you stuck? I literally just heard, girl, what's wrong? My man ain't shit. Well, why you won't leave him? Cause bitch, the dick too bomb. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was having a conversation with a friend not too long ago, and I was telling them, like, you know, before I had, but you know, awakened to this version of myself, before I had stepped into and started to embody this version of Loretta, you know, everybody have sex. We all do it, okay? You know, I was sleeping with people and I was like, yo, some of that toxic penis, okay, it was good, y'all. I understand. So ladies, trust me. I understand. Gentlemen, trust me. I understand. Sometimes it be bomb, okay? Where you just be dickmatized, okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Healed vagina. Healed penis. That shit'll make you shout. See, toxic penis and toxic vagina will have you ready to fucking fight. But healed would have you praising God, Lord. Because that's, you get to connect with somebody on an intimate level. See, when you are just sharing a bed with somebody, y'all just screwing. Y'all not really here. You're not really connected. But it's so close to intimacy that you take it as intimacy. But no, baby. When you heal yourself, when she heals herself, when he heals himself, and both of you motherfuckers come together, honey, you don't even understand what I'm talking about. You gotta experience it to know what I'm talking about. You can leave the toxic dick alone. I promise you, it'll be worth it. I promise you, it'll be worth it. The thinking man, we got the justice card. A decision needs to be made. This person has to give you an equal give and take. You got to give yourself an equal give and take. You need to decide where you want to be. Sagittarius. And that might mean just finding the balance between, yo, y'all not listening because my ear is going off. Oh my. My ears. They literally just want me to look at her. They don't even want me to look at her. They just want me to look at her. And that's why I keep staring at the card. I'm like, what's happening? Sagittarius, I feel like you are coming up because from this way, she looks like she's like pushing herself up. On the other way, She looks like she's holding it like this. I feel like you are trying to gather your great inner strength, Sagittarius, to make this decision to free yourself from this person. I feel like you're oh shit, Angel of Strength. Yeah. I feel like you're gathering your great inner strength. Her face, she's like I'm getting ready. I'm coming. I'm gonna make the decision. To have a new beginning, to move forward somewhere else, but you're relying on you are waiting for something. You're waiting for your strength to come. It's like, I'm waiting for the right moment. That's what you're doing. You're waiting for the right opportunity. That's what the Spirit is saying. Go ahead and do it, boo. It said without hesitation, right? Or without something like that. What the fuck is it? Take appropriate action without delay. But I feel like you are trying to, like, you trying to talk yourself up. Like, yeah, I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. When you do it, you're going to be like, damn, this is a great decision. Why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I decide to hold back my energy from this person sooner? Angel of Strength being the Knight of Pentacles. See, okay. This person you don't know. You don't know. See, you have to understand the spiritual thing, the spiritual side of things as well. And I don't understand the spiritual side of everything. I only know what they tell me, right? Like, I only know this because they're telling me this right now. But Sagittarius, spiritually, this person is a blocker. I told you the reason why you couldn't get to this new world, the reason why you were at a standstill is because you're waiting for this person to come with you and they can't come. So you haven't traveled here yet because you're not ready to go yet because you want this person to come with you. This person is hogging up they're blocking your blessings. They're in the way. Their energy is literally a blocker for you. And when you release them and you experience this freedom as the Page of Wands, look at how all of the blessings that were behind you, that were attached to you, but were being blocked by this masculine or by this feminine, how it just flows towards you now. But this comes after seeing how committed you are towards yourself. Have you learned the lessons and are you ready to move forward? You are so afraid of where you're going that you're making the right choices, and you are. You are going in the right direction. Where are you going? Towards the Nine of Pentacles. Towards your independence. Towards your freedom. And there's that owl again. Oh, that's not an owl. That's a regular bird, but it looks like an owl. Listening to yourself. Trusting yourself. This is my all my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies. And then put your hands up. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's what you're going to be saying to him. The new world, balance. This is what this new world has for you. Balance. Balance being restored between the masculine and feminine energy. Love being restored with the inside of yourself. You being restored. And we talked about balance, spirituality, and practicality earlier. That's what this world has in store for you. Pure balance. The yin of the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine energy. The sun sitting in between the sun and the moon, like being the high priestess. Spirit is also saying be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself as you begin to manifest this new reality into fruition. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a new beginning here. The seed is being planted and it's a big seed. Okay. You have to wait for it to take root. And then you have to wait for it to sprout. So it takes time. That's why Temperance is here. Be patient. Be patient, Sagittarius. The life that you want to live is truly manifesting for you. You just have to be patient with yourself and you have to give in to yourself. You have to actually listen and trust in your inner wisdom. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this full moon in Virgo. I hope this message resonates with you. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.